Hi everyone, are you ready for a dose of the latest and most amazing human inventions? In this episode, I'll show you innovative road technologies that enhance safety. You'll find out what the Japanese are doing in a golden chamber hidden underground. You'll also see how a new combat laser melts drones at just $3 per shot. All this and much more is coming up next. Recently at the Cyborg Olympics in Switzerland, a new fourth-generation exoskeleton was unveiled. It gives a paralyzed person the ability to independently rise from a wheelchair and walk. This invention features two legs with feet and shock-absorbing cylinders, along with support structures that wrap around the user's chest. The exoskeleton can approach the patient on its own, like a humanoid robot, fold itself to fit the seated person's posture, and then lift the user with powerful motors. Walking is controlled via a handheld remote, eliminating the need for a cane. The exoskeleton is equipped with numerous sensors to maintain balance. Look at this, even when pushed it doesn't fall. Its average walking speed is 1.98 miles per hour. It's amazing that paralyzed individuals can now walk independently. A slice of hard cheese tied to the support of a rocket hovers for 60 seconds above the ground. Why was this done? And what is this all about? It's a demonstration how a group of Swiss students have surpassed private companies and agencies in space innovation. The focus is on reusable rockets capable of taking off, completing a mission in space, and then returning to Earth without stage separation, performing a vertical landing. This was achieved by the startup GSP with their prototype Colibri. The 3.28-foot-tall model is equipped with an F100 torch engine producing 1.2 kilonewtons of thrust. During testing, it ascended to an altitude of 344 feet, maneuvered sideways, and returned precisely to the launch pad. To date, no space agency has successfully conducted similar tests. The slice of cheese was attached to the rocket as a symbol of Swiss heritage. Interestingly, it almost jeopardized the test as the cheese caused aerodynamic drag, resulting in tilt. However, this move helped demonstrate the rocket's stability margin in the event of a reaction control system failure. Holograms displaying 3D images have come a long way, but the company Voxon has taken it a step further with an innovative projection display. It showcases objects from all angles, rotating them 360 degrees, and it doesn't require special glasses. The device features a cylindrical design containing 8 million voxels. Its refresh rate is an impressive 7,400 frames per second, enabling it to display cars, DNA spirals, human faces, or entire beach landscapes with high detail. The maximum size of the 3D scene is 10 by 10 inches, and the entire space can be utilized for display. The images are rendered in full color. The device supports standard 3D formats, and custom designs can be uploaded via a CD card. This technology has already been implemented by linking a 3D head to artificial intelligence, making chatbots appear more lifelike and realistic. Additionally, the display can be used at exhibitions and public product demonstrations, as well as in retail networks for advertising purposes. McLaren has unveiled its new racing car, the W1, the most powerful vehicle the company has ever produced. The model draws inspiration from its predecessors, the F1 and P1. The new W1 is equipped with a 4.0-litre hybrid V8 engine, delivering a combined output of 1,258 horsepower. To improve stability at high speeds, the car features active elements that enhance aerodynamics. The rear wing extends backward by up to 11.8 inches and the front suspension lowers by 1.5 inches, pressing the car firmly onto the track. This is essential given the W1's top speed of 217 miles per hour. An electric motor is integrated for maximum acceleration at launch. It also replaces the traditional electric starter and generator, meaning these components are absent from the engine bay. The W1 will be produced in an extremely limited run of just 399 units, all of which have already been reserved by buyers. How does the solar cow help children in Africa attend school regularly? A new project implemented in Tanzania involves distributing free power banks shaped like milk bottles to children. The device includes a flashlight and can charge phones or radios. To recharge it, children must attend school. While they study, the power banks charge from a solar station shaped like a cow. This initiative allows parents to save money on kerosene for lighting, avoiding buying power banks, and eliminates the need to make children work in the fields to afford these costs. Instead, kids can focus on learning to read and write, fundamentally improving their future prospects by enabling them to secure better jobs. Each power bank has a unique code, and the system logs the power bank's connection to the solar cow. This lets sponsors track how many times a child has attended school. Japan is facing a shortage of freight drivers. To address this issue, plans are underway to build a conveyor belt spanning 320 miles, connecting the two largest cities, Tokyo and Osaka. Autonomous carts will transport goods and cargo along this road. The entire process, from loading to unloading, will be fully automated. The carts will operate 24/7 within a dedicated channel, which could either be above or below ground. Some carts will move faster than others for urgent or perishable goods. They may also pause in middle lanes to consolidate shipments coming from various sorting centres. The tunnel lanes will allow two-way traffic, solving the driver shortage issue and easing the burden on highways. An additional benefit of this invention is the reduction of carbon emissions produced by traditional vehicles during transportation. Soon, sending and receiving packages will become much easier. Stay informed about such innovations. If you don't want to miss out on any exciting new developments, subscribe to our channel. How do you prove the reliability of a robot vacuum cleaner above all others? Roborock sent its top model, the S8 Max V Ultra, into open space, reaching an altitude of 110,000 feet above Earth. There, it was turned on at a temperature of -60 degrees. All functions worked perfectly, including voice control, the side brush for 100% corner sweeping, and the mop for floor cleaning. Obstacle recognition systems activated, as well as the carpet cleaning lift. This is a clear demonstration of exceptional quality. This vacuum cleaner is one of the most reliable on Earth, and if you ever travel to space in the future, you'll be able to use it there too. Imagine an ATV that moves quickly across rough terrain, finding the most optimal path. All this without a pilot. How is this possible? It's a new, highly capable AI-powered ATV model. This four-wheeled version is being developed as a military vehicle, capable of carrying out missions autonomously and navigating complex terrain. The base model is the Polaris ATV, which is equipped with color and black and white 360-degree cameras, LiDAR, radar, infrared cameras, and inertial measurement sensors. All of these technologies allow the vehicle to monitor its surroundings, choose the best route, and prevent rollovers. The AI learns during operation, improving its off-road driving speed. The system performs exceptionally well at night, in fog, dust, and rain. This innovation will enable military missions to be carried out without preloaded maps or GPS signals, at high speeds and with no roads in sight. Here's another invention from the military field. Drones have become the most widely used weapon in modern warfare, and their small size makes them difficult to target. But now, enemy drones can simply be set on fire in mid-air, leaving them no chance. This is made possible by the new Blue Halo laser system. Unlike firearms, it doesn't use bullets or gunpowder. Instead, the system is equipped with a powerful laser that heats the drone's materials from a distance. Plastics and batteries melt, causing the drone to ignite and crash. Each shot costs just $3. The system includes a 360-degree radar for target acquisition. AI performs multi-target scans, automatically locking onto and tracking targets. The turret rotates 360 degrees on a pivot, making the weapon effective in all directions. The system can be easily mounted on various mobile and stationary platforms. In our video, you'll see an example of how it works when installed on a Leonardo BMP. Imagine being underground where the only source of light is golden walls. But can gold actually shine? No, what you see is an astrophysical effect caused by distant stars. Japanese scientists have managed to replicate this phenomenon deep underground by digging a special tunnel and utilizing an abandoned mine. This was necessary to eliminate interference from other particles. The cylindrical chamber filled with water is located nearly 2,000 feet below the surface. To provide horizontal access, a 1.2-mile tunnel had to be excavated. Large drilling machines equipped with water injection technology were used for the task. While it was on, operators monitored the speed, force, and penetration depth of the drill through computers. Once the holes were made, compressed air was used to clean them. Explosives were then inserted to blast the rock, which was collected by excavators and loaded onto dump trucks for removal. Laser beacons continuously illuminated the tunnel's contours to maintain its arched shape. Forced ventilation systems were installed along the ceiling to provide fresh air to workers throughout the tunnel's length. The cylindrical shaft now houses an observatory designed to study neutrinos, particles emitted by the sun. Neutrinos have no electric charge and are 1,000,000 times smaller than electrons, allowing them to pass through any matter. They travel at the speed of light and can only be detected when they collide with other particles, such as when they enter the Earth's atmosphere. They also reveal themselves upon interacting with water molecules. The shaft contains 50,000 tons of water, which is absorbed by 11,129 photoreceptor tubes and passed through optical lenses. When neutrinos interact with water molecules, faint light is produced. Thanks to the vast number of sensors, this light has been scaled up for visibility. Although neutrinos cannot be seen even under a microscope, visitors to the observatory can now witness their effects with the naked eye, making this site one of a kind in the world. Scientists will use the observatory for further studies of neutrinos. Cycling culture is gaining momentum as a popular and eco-friendly mode of transportation. However, pedestrians often wander onto bike lanes, cyclists ride on sidewalks, and drivers improperly park their cars on bike paths. To safely and effectively separate these areas, a new solution has been developed: protective barriers in the shape of waves. These barriers are installed using arch-shaped structures placed into grooves. The arches are flexible and safe in case of a collision with a person, while also clearly defining the bike lane's boundaries. They resemble a small fence and add aesthetic value to the bike lane. The structure is also easily removable, allowing temporary expansion of pedestrian zones for events like festivals, public gatherings, or authorized demonstrations. Would you like to learn how to act within a dream, just like in the movie Inception? Something straight out of cinema is now possible thanks to new technology from the startup REM Space. A recent experiment demonstrated that people can consciously communicate while dreaming. This occurs during the REM, rapid eye movement phase, the stage where dreaming happens. Two individuals in separate homes were connected to equipment that monitored brain activity, pulse, vocal cord movements, and other indicators. Sensors transmitted the data to a shared server. When one participant entered the REM phase, a word was spoken to them via headphones. In their dream, they repeated the word, and their response was recorded by the server. 8 minutes later, the second participant also entered the REM phase and received the message from the first participant. Upon waking, the second person was able to identify the word they had received. This invention is intended for use in mental health therapy or skill training during sleep. Australian company BAE Systems has successfully tested the design and conducted static trials of a new long-range drone called Strix. Weighing over 1,400 pounds, the model features 4 propellers and is capable of vertical takeoff and landing, either from the ground or a ship's deck. Despite its large size, the drone fits into a standard shipping container, a key design goal that allows for its discrete transportation and deployment anywhere. To reduce its dimensions, the side wings fold along their axis, enabling the drone to fit into the container in just 1 minute. The drone is initially designed with high front landing gear, positioning the fuselage at a 45-degree angle. During takeoff, the body shifts to an almost vertical position and transitions to a horizontal orientation once it reaches the desired altitude. While the drone is primarily intended for military applications, it is a commercial project, meaning it can be ordered by a variety of clients. Here's an invention that feels straight out of the movie Terminator. The first factory staffed by humanoid robots and owned by Agility Robotics has recently begun operations in Oregon. The factory is designed to produce around 10,000 robots annually and spans 70,000 square feet. The primary worker will be the Digit model first introduced by the company in 2018. Additionally, the facility plans to hire up to 500 local employees. Since many processes are tailored to human height and proportions, humanoid robots are well suited to integrate seamlessly into this workforce. The robots will handle tasks like moving containers across the factory, processing bulk materials, and taking on physically demanding work. This innovation aims to prevent workplace injuries, reduce burnout, lower employee turnover, and address labor shortages. This approach can also be adopted by other companies, which can purchase Digit robots for their own facilities. These robots can work alongside human employees, taking on repetitive tasks and enhancing productivity. Trash accumulates not only on Earth but also in space. To prevent further build-up, researchers from Kyoto University in Japan have proposed a wooden satellite. The design uses magnolia wood, which has already been tested on the International Space Station. The new satellite is slightly larger than a palm and features solar panels on the outside to absorb energy. It is intended to replace aluminium-based satellites, which leave oxide particles and contribute to orbital pollution. Magnolia can be easily cultivated on Earth, providing a sustainable source of construction material for future satellites. This biodegradable model has performed well in open space, demonstrating stable properties. The success of this invention could potentially lead to a ban on the use of aluminium in space exploration in the future. The problem with many foundations is moisture accumulation, which leads to mold growth and damage to building materials. A modular, ventilated formwork system offers a solution. Made from recycled polypropylene, it consists of inverted trays with drains that connect to hollow columns at the corners of each block. The columns are reinforced with a grid at the base, ensuring vertical alignment during installation. Concrete is poured over the framework and it flows into the columns to create a sturdy foundation. A rough floor is then laid, followed by pipes and other utilities, and finally the finished floor is completed. The space between the columns is well ventilated, preventing moisture buildup. This foundation can support a load of 7,000 pounds per square foot, making the technology suitable for constructing schools, hospitals, industrial buildings, and shopping centres. Kia has unveiled the PV5 Weekender electric van, which the manufacturer describes as the perfect vehicle for travel and small business needs. What stands out most is the van's functionality. The front passenger seat is constructed from panels that extend from the walls of the cargo area. For long adventures, there's a retractable roof with a solar panel. Travelers can explore the most remote corners of the wilderness thanks to hydro-turbine wheels. Additionally, an onboard air compressor allows for tire pressure adjustments on rough terrain and even inflating air mattresses. The van is equipped with the modular gearhead system, which can transform into an outdoor kitchen or storage area during a stopover, perfect for road trips. Notably, Kia plans to begin production of these vans in 2025. Sino Yacht Architecture and Design has unveiled the Inspire Yacht, featuring a unique transport room designed for admiring underwater life. This room is located on the yacht's lowest level, approximately 16 feet below sea level. It is equipped with rotating chairs around a circular table, advanced sensors, cameras, and a hydroacoustic system. The yacht itself measures 453 feet in length and spans 6 decks. The top deck is dedicated to the yacht's owner, while the other areas include an open-air restaurant, VIP-level cabins, a performance stage, a wellness area, and multiple pools. Notably, one of the pools features a transparent bottom, creating the illusion of swimming in the open ocean. The yacht's hull is painted to mimic the look of steel, giving it an unmistakable shimmer on the water. Flex2 Power is an innovative energy generation platform that harnesses power from 3 renewable sources: wind, water, and sunlight. The platform is equipped with a built-in system for converting forces acting on its floating base. The constant motion of the base, caused by wind, waves, and ocean currents, drives DC motors, continuously converting kinetic energy into electricity 24/7. Additionally, the installed solar panels generate supplementary energy. The total capacity of the platform is 100 megawatts. What makes this platform unique is that it occupies only 10% of the area required by conventional wind farms of comparable output. According to the manufacturer, the installation is designed to withstand continuous operation for up to 25 years. The O'Hara Lab is a self-propelled station specifically designed for exploring uncharted regions of Antarctica. The vehicle is impressive in size, measuring 23 feet in length, 12.7 feet in width, and 11.8 feet in height, with a total weight of 30,900 pounds. It is powered by a 6-cylinder diesel engine delivering 500 horsepower, with HST technology ensuring maneuverability in challenging conditions. Additionally, the vehicle is equipped with a heavy-duty towing hook capable of pulling loads up to 88,000 pounds. The interior features cypress wood floors and walls, creating a cozy home-like environment for researchers. The spacious cabin provides enough room to set up sleeping quarters, workstations, and even a kitchen. Datto Drum is a beginner-friendly drum machine with a unique twist. Its most notable feature is its octagonal shape, allowing multiple people to collaborate on creating beats simultaneously. The device offers 4 distinct drum sounds, each assigned to its own pad and an 8-step sequencer. Users can adjust the pitch of the sounds up or down using manual sliders. Additional effects like distortion, filtering, repeat, and randomization are also included. Every control on the panel corresponds to a single function, making it simple enough for even a child to use. The instrument supports MIDI, USB-C, and sync outputs, enabling connections to electronic instruments and personal computers. Alternative Ballistics Corporation has developed a next-generation device for law enforcement officers that allows a firearm to be discharged with the assurance that it will not fatally injure the target. The projectile is a universal attachment compatible with standard 0.35 and 1.5-inch caliber ammunition. Upon firing, the docking block is ejected from the weapon, and the bullet is embedded into a specialized projectile under high pressure. The modified round is directed at the target, but the speed is reduced by 80%. The device is particularly accurate at distances of up to 30 feet. After use, the firearm can be restored to its standard lethal capability. NASA is developing soft robots designed for exploring other worlds. These machines can bend and adapt their body shapes to navigate through hard-to-reach areas. Engineers have already begun 3D printing the robot frames and filling their body cavities with silicon. The robots' bodies are equipped with actuators containing air chambers, which enable them to expand and contract. This process is essentially comparable to the contraction of muscle groups in the human body. The creators envision that in the future, soft robots will traverse the lunar surface and collaborate with one another. For instance, in the face of threats, they could merge and harden by pressurizing their body cavities. This process, referred to as the jamming technique, helps stabilize their structure. Additionally, researchers aim to equip the robots with reliable dust shields to ensure their durability during missions. For the first time, a fully electric autonomous vessel powered by solar energy has successfully crossed the Atlantic Ocean. The vessel in question is the unmanned boat Mahi 2. Its hull is made of composite materials designed to be sleek, durable, and lightweight. The deck surface is fully optimized to accommodate solar panels. The brain of the boat is its software, which runs on embedded microprocessors to communicate with dispatchers and manage onboard energy flows. Additionally, operators relied on data from sensors measuring temperature, conductivity, and dissolved oxygen. The vessel is also equipped with a torpedo electric motor and bilge pumps. With this impressive setup, the boat traveled from Spain to the Lesser Antilles in just 6 months. The Chinese manufacturer Rocket has released the Rocket Max augmented reality glasses. The device features micro OLED displays that project 1080p resolution to each eye, with a diagonal field of view of 50 degrees. The refresh rate is 120 Hz, and there's a diopter correction ranging from 0.00D to -6.00D. Built-in sensors enable motion tracking and gesture recognition. Control is done through voice commands, as the glasses are equipped with speakers integrated into the temple arms. Bluetooth support allows for headphone connectivity. The glasses run on the Yoda OS operating system. They can be directly connected to smartphones, laptops, Xbox consoles, and other devices via USB-C. However, connecting to other gadgets isn't always necessary. Movies, apps, and games can be downloaded directly through the Rocket Station store. The American defense contractor Northrop Grumman has unveiled the M230 LF Bushmaster, a new chain gun capable of switching ammunition types with the press of a button. This feature allows gunners to save time typically spent changing the caliber of the rounds. The type of ammunition can be selected based on the target. For example, XM1211 rounds with proximity fuses are ideal for destroying drones, while XM1198 high-explosive shells are effective against armored targets. The gun is compatible with a variety of combat platforms, including vehicles with 4x4, 6x6 and 8x8 wheel configurations. Notably, Northrop Grumman has a history of introducing advanced weaponry, but the key advantage of this model is that 60% of its components are compatible with previous versions. The gun has already undergone successful real-world testing and is set for demonstrations in European countries in 2025. These are the innovations we wanted to share with you in this episode. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to stay updated on more news from the world of technology, make sure to subscribe to our channel. And if any of the inventions mentioned particularly impressed you, give us a like and share your thoughts in the comments.